Gotta put my glasses on, see what day it is. I think it's the 3rd. Yeah, I'm right. It's the 3rd day. Oh boy. I've been dreaming all night about dead people. And one person, she may be dead. I don't know that she is, but I was dreaming that she had died. It's the wife of a friend of mine. And then I sit down here at my desk this morning, and there's this picture laying here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's 5 people there, and out of them 5 people, 3 of them are dead. 2 of my brother-in-laws and 1 of my sister-in-laws. Then that other 2 is a niece and a nephew. Seems like if I look through family pictures these days, I'm gonna be hard pressed to pick up one where there's not somebody in it that's died. Oh, that's kind of depressing in a way, but I guess the older you get, the more that's gonna happen. Somebody told me yesterday I needed to act my age. Hell, I don't know how to act. I ain't never been this old before. And tomorrow'll be the same. I ain't never been as old as I'll be tomorrow before. Act my age. In other words, pull up a rocking chair and sit in that sucker all day, and then go to bed at night and get up in the morning and get back in the chair, sit there all day, and go to bed, and I mean, hell, just knock me in the head, get it over. Act my age. Well, I used to think, when I was young, I used to think the same thing about old people. Number one, that was way, way off in the future before I'd be like that, and number two, you never imagined them being young, like I was. And now, I'm old. I'm feeble. Well, I'm not feeble, but I don't get around so hot. Still thinking if there was some way I could have made some money off of them chairs yesterday, but I don't see no way that I could have done anything. I got all excited at first about them, but I done a reality check. Oh, man. I guess I'll check my blood sugar. I kind of got out of of course, I know they're here. If somebody wanted to. Well, I'll guarantee you I'm looking dead at them. Kiss my butt. What in damn Well, I ain't gonna check my blood sugar. Give myself a shot though. 50 units. Boom. Well, boy, what's wrong with this thing? That ain't working too hard. Oh, old needle, that's what the heck's wrong with it. Jeez. I guess this is acting my age. Well, I'm living a dream. And my dream is to live at least till, let's see, if this is 2018, I need to live at least to 2028. That way I get to see my last baby, a grown man, and kind of know he's gonna be all right. 10 years, I just want them bonus years. But that's the dream. I have a dream. And I hope I'm walking around on my two legs and don't lose one or both. You know, I got that neuropathy pretty bad. Circulation problems. But the dream is 2028. And that will put me in my, it won't even put me in my 90s. Hell, I'll still be a young man. I'm gonna do a shout out, as they call them, to Miss Twiggy. She kind of makes my day. She's there some days when nobody else is. Anyway, good morning, Miss Twiggy. Now, the shot. That worked. And today's agenda is, I got a couple little small crafts I got to build. I've got to take a walk with my baby grandson. And you know what? I'm gonna have to pull up my dadgum, I'm gonna have to pull up my things to do list. I know there's something I'm supposed to do. Things to do. The old memory ain't what it used to be. Alright. Where is it? Let's see, what? Boy, I'll be glad when I get in the new computer. This thing is drag-assing along. I wish people could age like your computer does. You just get slow and die, and then, but you look the same, and this computer looks exactly like it did when I got it. But with people, you come from young and beautiful and handsome to looking not so beautiful and handsome. Not like a car, or not like a car. A car can look old, but computer looks the same. Even a battery does. It just up and dies one day, but it looks exactly like it did when you put it in whatever you put it in. Alright, oh yeah, that's what I need to do today. I need a stand-up mirror, a small one. I need to get my better card reader. The bath brush I done got. Oh, I need a pack of photo paper from a printer because I want to print out some family pictures. And I need to check on paints for my two lamp bases I'm making. By lamp bases I mean I converted old lamps to a base. And I got 3 of them I'm working on. What the heck else was it? Let's see, let me scroll a little bit. Plaster Paris I've got. Oh, insoles for a pair of my shoes and craft paints for those bases. Tripod I've got. Bath towels and washcloths I've got. So my to-do list is not that bad out of whack. But, so that refreshed my mind on that. And I also want to add to my scrap pile. I figure about every day I add a little something to the scrap pile. In 6 months I might have a decent little score. Oh, I got to save. I'm trying now to save all of my videos that I make. Before, when I got them uploaded to YouTube, I would just delete them off of my computer, but I decided I better keep them, so I'm storing them on thumb drives. And plus it gets very confusing to see all them different things up there. What was that about? What was that? My movie, oh, okay. Talking about that lady yesterday when I told her my nickname for her was Miss Pretty Butt. She was a sweetheart though. I swear I shouldn't have said that. I swear. I called you Miss Pretty Butt. What'd you tell her that for, you dumbass? Hell, I've said some dumb shit in my life. That first, when I met Elvis Presley in person, and when I was in the army, and I had seen him in a show in 1956, I think it was, and I got up in his face and I'm like, "Hey, Elvis, you remember me? I was sitting in such and such a seat at the Carolina Theater in Winston-Salem in 1956. And I was sitting, do you remember me? You dumb snot." That's what I asked him. And he just grinned with that little sideways smile, and I'm like a PFC, and he was a sergeant, and he called me sir. He said, "No, sir, I don't." That was a sweet guy. That was really bad about. He died at 42. Now that's what I asked him. And I had the damn camera, and I didn't get a picture of him with me standing beside him. Damn. Hard to believe he's gone. Hard to believe a lot of people's gone. Oh, well, it gets worse, I guess, as far as people dying. Anyway, my agenda, I'm going to try and include my grandson in some stuff today. He was walking around kind of bored yesterday, and he wants something that he calls a pickaxe. I don't know whether to buy him one or go buy him, or to make him one out of wood, or go buy him something that looks like a little pickaxe. I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take you to Harbor Freight today, and I'm gonna find him a cheap tool in there that he would call a pickaxe. That's what I'm gonna do. And I hope he don't lose it. He sure loses my tools when he's messing with them. Yep, that's on the agenda today. Day trip to Harbor Freight with my baby boy. That's it, Christopher. Reckon I can cut that sucker down? I think I'm gonna start with the small parts first. Anyway, I'll get it down. That helped. That big old splinter in there.
pecan. Okay. There's supposed to be somebody coming to get that dado blade. He said around 4, so we'll see. Yeah, these are 5 inches. I know where there's another crush buggy at, but I ain't gonna make a special trip over just to get that. I'll wait till I'm going to the doctor. It's out that way. It'll probably still be there. But I'll grab the casters off that sucker. If I had a real heavy-duty bolt cutter, I'd them carts that they're scrapping like that, I'd cut them suckers apart and throw it in my little scrap pile. Anyway, that's all, folks. Yeah, they took 100 of them to the landfill before I even knew they was gonna get rid of them.
What? Oh,
I asked them, was they nuts? I said, you know what they cost? Well, we don't use them anymore.
You don't use them anymore.
And I said, got any left? And he showed me a pallet over them sitting on it, so I got those.
All right. And where was this?
Huh?
Who was this?
Drillers Service.
Okay.
They do sell supplies for well drillers and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they're remodeling in there. And I used to go over there and get a bunch of other stuff, you know. Back before I had to depend on this, I was
Yes, sir.
doing 2x4, taking the they had the crates and all that stuff come in.
Yes, sir.
And I'd get about 30 2x4s out of them.
Nice.
Like new.
Yes, sir. All you got to do is take the time disassembling, huh?
Yep. Yes, sir. An $80 bill. Put that in your pipe, Miss Jennifer, and smoke it. Talk like I was bringing trash home. Hell, I was bringing gold home. She just don't get it. She's talking about it and have this stuff out of here this week. She was gonna start throwing it out. I'll kick her ass. I think I can't. No, I probably can't kick it anymore.
You know, when you get cold, bump up against something, it doesn't bother you so bad when it's hot, but when it gets cold and you bump something,
Yeah.
it seems to sting a bit more. Liquid filled. See, the separators are what makes them really worthwhile, because then you can take one bin and make it 4, and the other part is that these, as you've seen, are stackable on top of one another, which makes it much easier to work with. Especially if you're limited on space, sometimes I am, and so it makes it easier for me to do it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, you have a beautiful day.
I'm gonna try to.
They're slippery.
And there they go. Going, gone. Now come here. Grab that for me. Alright, set it down there. See, Paul? See, Paul, I got my own sidekick. Now, talk about micro scrapping. That's been laying here for weeks, and I've been leaving it. So, I guess that's really micro scrapping, but it's metal, it's aluminum, steel, and brass.